Kani kadai ka Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ka kubor baman kasni, belawan rasha pi da ka rupa, ringkat bat ka orange Nissan, lom sokpo near Fabricate Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Myntri Rangbah ka Jylla Konrad ke sangma haka khat sautrik ujilio arjar khat khandai ula Plie ba ya ke ying school jong ka Mohan Massar upper primary school ka badon ha Mawprem harengkat ka jingi dan langjong Myntri ka tanat puli puthi uma lakmen rumbui u MLA ka West Shillong uba Mohendro Rapsang baru ba Paul Lengdo ubalong u executive member but MDC jong ka Jylla constituency. Myntri Rangbah ha bakren kumu kongsan ulaya thoru ba Rangbah ka Eklavya Model Residential Schools ka bahab po ka jingpet jingmi jong ka Ministry of Tribal Affairs ka Sarkar India kala bu thop ya ki laipun riutali ki Eklavya Model Residential School ha Meghalaya. Rangbah kini ki school on sa penjanai shushu ya ka pule puthi ha ki shnong nong kendong ki barang sadin.
Maybe about 60 to 70% of our schools throughout the state do not have proper drinking water. More than 50% of our schools throughout the state don't have electricity. Class 10 results came out about 2-3 weeks back, and we are still at that 54-55% of passing. That means that out of the 50,000 students who gave their exam, 25,000 failed. And this has been the trend for the past 5 years. It's not that it happened this year. It's always been stuck at 50-55%. We have more than 50,000 teachers. We spent more than 2,200 crores from the budget in education, maybe one of the highest. Per capita student expenditure maybe crosses about 30,000-35,000 rupees. And yet we are seeing this kind of challenges. And the simple reason is because the education sector actually is huge. It's huge. 50,000 teachers is not a small number. And therefore, I think what the education minister just mentioned, that we need people to come together. And we can actually only start seeing a change in things when we all put in our efforts. I was in a program just a few days back along with our Honorable Minister. I was telling the people in that program that education is like a blood in a person's body. It goes through everything that we do. And when the blood in the system is not proper, then every single organ of the body is affected. So if our brain is like maybe some department like planning, and hands and legs are, say, department like PWD or power, and some other organ is some other department, education is the blood of the entire system, because it goes through everything. If we have quality education, quality students, quality citizens coming out, I'm not saying they are not, but we can improve. If we can improve the quality, then the entire body will get more healthy. As I said, it really affects you when you think about it, that the 50,000 children who gave exam in metric, 25,000 did not make it. Can you imagine the psychology that they go through, the pain and the difficulty that they face? And can you imagine the society that we're building on top of that? So therefore, I think it's very important that society and we as a state as a whole must ensure that we all participate. Government says the teachers are not doing their work. Teachers are saying the officers are not doing their part. Officers will say the parents are not taking interest. Parents will say the teachers are not and the students are not taking interest. We need to stop blaming each other. I keep telling people that there are all stakeholders. Government has got its part to do. The officials have their part. The parents have a very, very big part. The teachers have a very, very important role. And obviously the students themselves have a very important role. And now I should say the society also has a very important role. As a government, I would like to inform you the kind of different programs and initiatives we're taking when it comes to education. And last point which I want to make to the round table and especially the ladies circle is that let's not just be satisfied by seeing this building. This is just the beginning. I would want the members of Round Table India and the ladies circle to visit the school every week, every month, teach in the school, sit and talk to the students, speak to the parents, have a baseline survey done of what was the pass percentage before, get a mapping of each child who's studying here and see whether the children is having strength or not. And then you show the increase in the number of students who are here, increase in the number of the results that you'll be getting, saying that, okay, we had 20% percentage pass mark, now we have 50% after the school has been adopted by us. You need to go into micro. And that is when you see that you're going to end up having, another child coming out who successfully passes or successfully gets more marks than before and becomes a better citizen of this state and the country. I think that is going to be the real satisfaction that you will get. So that is where your journey will continue. Let it not be an end and say that I've done this and to celebrate. This is not enough. You need to adopt the school. You need to adopt the children. You need to ensure that you will be able to contribute in a positive manner to the values and to the overall growth of the students who are studying here. It's a great thing that you have done by putting this infrastructure. It's not easy, as I said, and really I must congratulate each and every member who has really put in so much of effort and their resources to build this. But as I said, if you really want freedom through education, then the building is only the structure.
Myntri katanat pule uma lakmen rumboi habakren hagani gasngi ula ong baka jingbu thong jong ka round table shillong kalong ban penrong kambon ki khna haki school pule ka round table India lang baka shillong chapter bat ka shillong ladies circle kila plie pratali ki kamra class ha Mohan Massar upper primary school na kabanta ban ai yaki umpolio jingnang jingstart syaki khna school ki bawan na kilong yeng ki baduk.
The effort of the Shillong Roundtable 252. In fact, in last year, in the month of March, I came to know that there is an organization which do a human service to the society in the name of Shillong Roundtable 252. And I came to know that they are doing this project here. So I'm very glad, as I used to tell, that the government on its own, we cannot do. We have to help. We invite all the NGO and the well-wisher to help. In fact, our Chief Minister last year has called each one of us that we should adopt some school so that the basic amenities could be provided to those schools. So this is this effort of the Shillong Roundtable in providing these facilities in this government school will go a long way in helping, in showing the way to the other NGO that they should come forward. Education is not only for the government. Education is not only in the hand of the government. We need the support of each one of you. As we know, you know that we in the government, we know the problem of the school, we know the problem of education system in the state, but we are handicapped due to the lack of fund. We are very thankful to the Asian Development Bank that in the last few years that more than 117 schools have been provided to make the facilities in 117 schools. And we are hopeful that in the near future, if any external aided program could be get in the state of the Meghalaya, we will see that how to improve the government school in the state. As we know that the many, especially in rural area, the condition of the government building, the government school are in dilapidated condition. We recognize that, but as I said before, our hand is tied. So we hope that through the external aided agency, through the help of this type of NGO, that or we will overcome these difficulties. And one more thing, as we know that the Shillong Roundtable 252 is going to in the second phase. As we know that nowadays, the school, most of the school, we have to make it a disabled-friendly building. So kindly take care about this problem, because when we construct a school, we cannot demolish or construct again. So kindly take care of these things so that the future norm of the school, of the government of India, of the state government could be met while taking care of this.
Hagani ka sngi ba poleng da ula IT ru ya ka check ka ba shilak tengka shaki bor penya jong ka school.
I think the principal's speech was really convincing. Very, very powerful speech. Because it immediately convinced our local MDC to contribute 1 lakh rupees to the school. So I must congratulate the principal for the powerful speech and our local MDC for his kind gesture. I'm sure it will help and go a long way in helping the school. Thank you very much. And I know that.